Oh, nothing in yet. Tough shot here. I'd probably try and cut this into the corner myself. Not sure what Tracy's going to go for on this. Cutting into the corner has the advantage of getting the cue ball up to the other side of the table, just in case I miss. Yeah. That works as far as defense goes. And I give Adair a difficult shot to get on that one. He can kick off the rail here, hit it, but that's not going to put it in the pocket unless he gets really good on this. Nice hit. Cue ball contacts the rail. Can't tell from this angle if Tracy's got a clean shot to get in there on that one. Looks like she does. Lined up on it. And the 2 drops. So that'll work to get the scoreboard moving. Tracy gets bridge out. Oh, just off on that angle. Gets a good bounce, though, and puts some traffic in the way. Adair's going to have to kick at this here. I wasn't sure whether or not he could see the side of it, but it's going for the kick shot. Good connection and puts in the 4.
But I wanted to take just a second now that I have a breather to thank you all for bearing with me. I did this all by myself without Hi this weekend, and it was crazy busy. So please, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being patient and not killing me this weekend. Also, big round of applause for Vicky, who has helped tremendously. Please, 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 please thank her. Also, all the reps, Ronnie McNitch, who already left, I think. Scott, John Blaze helped. Eileen cleaned some tables, and Jim over here for doing the live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to the booth and the bartenders who have kissed our butt and let us do whatever we need to do this weekend. Thank you so much, guys. This is the final round for most of you. Good luck, and we're done.
All right. Tracy able to get the 1 into the side there and get herself around for the 3 ball. Oh, it just kind of rattles in the pocket, unfortunately. It's going to leave a pretty good shot for Adair. He just needs to come off the short rail so he has a shot on the 5, so this should be fairly easy for him. Oh, well, hits it a little hard, rattles it in the pocket. Tracy's going to have a little tougher of a cut shot here. She's going to get the side of this just right so it goes into the corner. Oh, it doesn't have the angle for the corner, but it comes back around and gets it into the side pocket. And that'll work for a point. Got a decent angle on the 5 up into the corner. Final round for these folks, so tensions are pretty high. Just trying to get to the world qualifiers from here. That next step on the road to Vegas. No, not quite on that angle. I'm going to give Tracy a shot. It's a long one. Not sure if she's going to want the bridge for that or not. Oh, man. Oh, dead ball, unfortunately. Gliding with a 7. Put her into the corner with the cue ball. That's going to give Adair ball in hand for the 6. Doesn't have to do too much work for shape on the 7 with it being up there in that corner. Long shot here, though. Oh. Well, this didn't go. Tracy goes ahead and pops that in real quick. It's got a good line on the 8 ball here. Goes for the bank shot on it. And it drops and puts her in line for the 9 ball. Nice job getting in position there. And drops it. Well, into the first rack. We've got 1 dead ball. Oh, and then Adair's 3 to Tracy's 6. Tracy puts the 4 in right off the break. Got a good line on the 1. The 2 is behind the cluster in the middle of the table, though. So. Puts the 1 in. Gonna have a hard time. Getting onto that 2 ball. If she can get it with this kick shot. Oh, went for 2 rails. Unfortunately, didn't get what you needed there. Ball in hand for Adair. He's got to get a little follow on this so he can get up on the 3 ball. Yeah, no problem. Rolls forward just right to get on that. Pretty straight all the way down the rail. From there, it's 5 ball next. So probably going to want to go a little bit forward on this as well. Not sure if he got far enough forward for the 5. Manages the 3, no problem. Long rail shots can be pretty difficult. Oh, hits the 8. Ball in hand for Tracy on this 5 ball. And she makes it. Unfortunately, leaves herself right on top of the 6. and makes it. Just misses the scratch. She's either going to want to roll forward on this or get distance some other way from the 8-ball. She doesn't want to just slide over to the rail on that one. She also doesn't want to transition to the other side of the table here. Good job. Roll forward perfectly. Nice position for that. Eight ball in. Good position for the 9. Tracy's shooting really well here. Oh, overcut. It's going to leave the 9-ball on the short rail and 2-ball on the opposite end of the table. So, does not make for an easy shot for Adair in any way. If you can get a bank out of this. Just about puts it in the side, and it's going to come back and drops into the corner. Not the pocket he intended, but the pocket he got, and that's good for 2 points. Nice break from Adair. He gets the 3-ball in. Got some traffic for the 1-ball, though. I'm not sure he can get around the 5 for that. It looks like it's pretty squarely in the way. Difficult kick shot. Hey, good hit. Wow, nicely done. That was a difficult shot, and he made it no problem. Made it look easy. Oh, doesn't quite get the cut, and unfortunately a scratch now. Oh, that's going to give Tracy ball in hand here. The 2. Got to get the 4 after the 2. Might go for a little draw on this to come back and get an easy shot into the side. Or we'll see what she goes with. Yep, a little bit of draw. Gets herself onto the 4. Oh, doesn't quite get that. Misjudges the angle just a little bit. Does get lucky and gets the cue ball on the other side of the 5. So no, once again, no easy shot for Adair on this. Oh, just about scratches in the 1 and scratches on the other side. Oh, that's going to give Tracy ball in hand one more time. Looks like it'll slide past the 7 there for the corner. And there goes that one. This angle on the 5 should get her onto the short rail to try and get the 6 into the same corner. Oh, there we go. 5 goes in the opposite corner that she was aiming for, but unfortunately the 6 ball doesn't stay down on the short rail. Oh, she's going to have to do some kind of a bank or take a defensive shot here. Possibly a kick. Lots of options. Looks like she's going to go for the bank. Yeah. Goes back and forth a couple times. Unfortunately, it doesn't go in. There's got a shot at the side pocket here. Should be able to bounce off the rail and get back at the 7. Gets the 6. Not sure if he got all the way off the rail enough for the 7 cleanly. Let's see how it goes. Aiming at it like he's got the angle. Missed it just by a little bit. Then cut shot for Tracy here. He makes that one. Oh, that collision with a 9 may have ruined her shot on the 8. Looks like she's got enough of it. She's going to make an attempt. Good shot. Didn't get in the way as much as it looked from my angle. Tracy's only 8 away from the win here now. They're looking at needing 15 more. Man, she puts that in. 6 more for Tracy will seal this first match. Eight ball in the side pocket on that break. Not much to look at for a straight shot on that one. Have to go for a kick shot. Just misses that. I'm just going to give Adair a ball in hand. Got to find a way to get a little run going here in order to get back in the match. Like he's going to try for the 1 ball down in the corner. And rolls forward just enough to get on the 2. Nice ball control there. Doesn't quite get the angle for the two into the corner. Looks like there should be enough room for Tracy to get this two past the 9 into the corner. Might have to cheat the pocket a bit. Oh, right down the middle of it. No cheat in the pocket required. I think she can only get the side of the 3 here, but that'll kick it into the 4. If she gets lucky, it might put the 4 in. So a lot of luck. Going for a defensive shot if I could there. Unfortunately, she hits the 5. Gonna give ball in hand to Adair. See if he can capitalize on that. Yeah, gets 3 in. Got himself a line on the 4. I'm not sure if it gets by the 5 there. Hard to tell from this angle. Be an awful difficult cut into the side. Manages to get it by the 5. It doesn't quite get the angle for the corner, unfortunately. Like Tracy can cut this 4 into the side pocket. That's going to be difficult to control the cue ball as to where it winds up with those kind of thin cut shots. Yep, hits the 6, which runs your line on that. See if Adair can cut that into the side. Or you might even try to go all the way down with it. Might go by the 6. Nope. Tries for the side pocket, doesn't go. This would be a pretty tough cut shot here. I think Tracy looks like she's lining up to try and get a bank shot out of it. Bank definitely looks more doable. Just missed it. Very good try on that one. Gets it up to the rail, so not an easy cut for Adair. And he drops it, though. Tried to hang on there for a minute, but gets that one in. Well, hits that pretty hard. Unfortunately, kind of killed the angle on that shot. And Tracy misses the angle for the 5. Gets lucky with a collision with a 9, which stops the momentum on the cue ball and puts it behind the 7. Adair calls for a timeout. Gonna get his teammate John to come up here and give him some help. Nope, scratch on that one, unfortunately, for Adair. Nice attempt. That was a hard shot. Tracy's trying to decide how she wants to line this run up. Opts for the 5 in the side. Oh, just misses the angle. Adair lines up trying to do something with his 5-6. Well, all right. And she puts the 5 away. Unfortunately, gets behind the 9 ball. As a 3 myself, the number of times I do that to myself is frustrating. So I know exactly how that feels. And just misses the 6 for the kick shot. Really good try at it. Going to give ball in hand to Adair for the 6. Needs to make the shot so that he rolls up for the 7 with enough angle to bounce back down to the 9. There we go. Pretty thin cut now here on the 7 ball. Almost. Those thin cuts are really difficult to gauge. Oh, Tracy puts it in. If you can get the 9 ball here, that's going to finish this match up. Calls for a timeout. I'll try and remember to turn off the timeout timer when we get to the end of the timeout. Sorry about that, folks. And for those watching on the live stream, the chat does show up on the stream. So if you wanted to say hi to your favorite player that's on the channel right now, you can put that up there. And I will be taking the live stream recordings and shortening them up by getting rid of a lot of the dead air time and everything so that folks can go back and watch exactly what they're after. Oh, scratch. Hand is going to go, so that's going to give ball in hand to Adair for this shot on the 9. And then that goes. Going to make it 16-23. Tracy racking up now. Well, Adair has to keep plugging away and keep Tracy off the table if he can. Not impossible to do. I've seen it happen. He could come from behind and take this match. He needs 7 balls. Tracy needs 2. This rack is going to decide this match for us. course, I said that earlier, and somebody went ahead and put in the 8B9 on the snap. So we went for one more rack after that. So Tracy's going to try and get a bank shot on this one. Just misses the 5 with it. Gets a pretty good lead there. I'm not sure if Adair can get through that, where the 8 and the 4 is. Nope. Collides with the 4 ball. Going to give Tracy ball in hand. Although, honestly, that's a pretty good spot. She wants to put a little ride on that to get out of there, and where she gets a clear shot on the 2. Nope. He gets the 1. Unfortunately, bumps into the 7 ball. Yeah, guess I was off a little bit on the score. That was it. 25 points for Tracy. Let me just confer with the scorekeepers real quick.
Anybody?
All right, for our next match here on the table, we're going to have Rusty, skill level 5 from Kamikaze. He's going to go up against Jose from All Chalked Up, skill level 4. Looks like both players may have rushed out for a bathroom break or something. And we'll get that underway as soon as I get back to the table. Okay, getting ready for the lag now. Looks like Jose's going to get that one. All right, we've got her all racked up, ready to get started. Jose will be racing to 31, where Rusty's going to need to get to 38 for this. Starting us off with a dry break. Now straight up and down. Gonna give Jose a shot on the 1, but into quite the cluster there around the corner. Just looking at the possibility, I think, of a 1-9-8 combo. What manages to bash the one through? Got himself a shot on the 2 now. Not sure if he'll go for the side or all the way up. Goes for the side, makes it. Oh, miscue on that. Trying to put some draw on that, it looked like. Scooped it. All right. No good on that cut shot for Rusty, excuse me. Jose's got himself a shot to win this 3, but it's going to be difficult to put it anywhere. You could try the 4-6 combo probably. Or 3-6 combo, excuse me. Been a long day, long weekend. Starting to stumble on my words. Oh, just about puts that in. Leaves a couple balls in the way for Rusty on this shot. Looks like he's going to try and get a kick at it. Good hit. Just about gets the 8 off of it. Oh, Rusty gets a couple hit off of that. Or Jose, excuse me. Wow. Jose gets 2 off of that hit and follows it up with 3 ball. Got himself a nice line on the 4. Yeah. Looking for somebody to watch the shot. Oh, doesn't get the side pocket, just about puts it up at the corner, though. And Rusty goes ahead and puts that away. Got himself a cut shot here for the 9. Oh, overcut. And it's going to give a long shot up the rail for Jose to try. Nice long shot up the rail is good for Jose. And end that 2 points, Rusty. 8 points, Jose, for our first rack. One in right off the break, 2. Yeah, 2 balls down. And he follows that up with 1 ball in. Got a decent angle on this 2 ball also down the rail. Gonna take him across table though, and I have a difficult shot on the 3 next if he doesn't bounce back again. Nicely done. Puts himself right in line with the 3 for a good legal hit. Gonna have to try and bank that somewhere or just go strictly defensive here. Gets the 6 ball on a happy little collision. Oh, manages to avoid the scratch on that one. Well, 5 ball is behind the 7. He's going to have to go rail first here and get a touch at it. Oh, he managed to catch the angle of it. Unfortunately, it's going to be another dead ball. Beautiful shot. No reward, though, with that scratch. That's unfortunate. Gives Rusty a good shot at the 7 here, though. Rusty transitions over to the other side of the table without too much difficulty. Got a nice shot on the 9. Oh, just misses the angle on it. And Jose puts that away. Jose's made it to just over half the points he needs. Rusty's at 3. Rusty needs to get some sort of a run going for himself so he can get back in this match. Oh, scratch on that. Everything else stays on the table. All right, Rusty's got a good shot at making a run for himself here now. Ball in hand, things are spread out pretty well. Gets the 1, gets just past the 5 for a shot on the 2. Nice cut into the side. And perfect bounce back for the 3. See how he wants to get on the 4 from here. It's a hard shot into the side pocket for that angle. I'd almost want to transition over to this side, low on the table, and shoot up towards the other side corner. Oh. Is he gonna? Nope. Didn't get lucky enough for that. I'll let Jose take this shot at the 3 into the side. Gets a good bounce off that. He might push that 8 out of his way. Might not need it. Yeah, 3 down. And gets past the 8 for a decent shot on the 4 up into the corner. Looks like it'll go by the 5. Nope, not quite on that angle. That's going to give Rusty a pretty easy shot into the corner with the 4. So he's going for some draw on that. Gives him a line on the 5 up into the corner. As long as he doesn't hit it too hard, he should get up there for the 6. Wants a little angle on that 6 shot. This is going to be a hard one to control. No? Would have given him a great angle on the 6. Unfortunately, the 5 didn't go. And Jose misses on the 5. Rusty's got a shot to get it down table, past the 7 into the corner. Yeah, off the 7 into the corner. Tough cut shot here for the 6. Rusty may opt to go for bank. Nope, goes for the cut. Well, gonna give Jose some sort of a bank shot here. Yeah, he manages to cut that 6 in and break the 8 out. Nice shot, Jose. Gives himself a cut shot on the 7 after bumping that 8. And manages to cut that in. And pops the 8 in. Giving himself a decent cut angle to get the 9 into the side, into the corner here. This will put him at 22 if he gets it. There it goes. 9 away from finishing up this match for Jose. Unfortunately, Rusty is looking at needing another 31. And scratch on the break for Jose. All right, Rusty gets himself the 1 with ball in hand. Gives himself a good line on the 2 that should get him over to the 3. Oh. Ouch. Well, that did not work out the way I saw it. That is a tough kick shot for Rusty. Yeah, he gives it a good shot, but unfortunately, he's going to give a ball in hand to Jose now. Looks like Jose's going to try and line up on the 3-6 combo, possibly. Doesn't really have a good angle to get it up into one of the side pockets. 3-8, a little more of an angle, so this is probably the best he's got. And just misses the angle on that. Oh, Rusty gets another chance to make up some points. A good shot on the 3 into the corner here. Stop shot would leave him on the 4 or a little bit of draw, not too much. Quick stop shot. Four into the side and off of a couple of rails and get him onto the 5 pretty good. Almost rolled too far there. Nice quick angle into the corner. He gets the 6, bumps the 7 out. Looks like he can get on it and get it into the side. Almost makes it out into the side. Not quite. That's going to leave that lined up for Jose. Waiting for a shot on table 2 there. Yeah, Jose gets that in nicely. A little, either too far or not far enough on that one, depending on which way he wanted to go with it. He's got a cut shot in to the corner with it, but he's going to bounce off the short rail to get back up for the 9. Goes for 2 rails. Gets a good angle on the 9. Jose's shooting really well today. And there he goes. Oh, 26-13. Well, Rusty thinking that was it. Jose still got to get 5 more. Oh, 1 in, 2 in, 3 in. Wow. What a break.
I'd like to say that one of the best breaks I've seen against me all weekend. This is my 7th match.
Gets the 1 in. He's got a line on the 3. Oh, doesn't go. I don't know if everybody could hear. That was Rusty coming up and talking about how it was one of the best breaks against him this entire weekend. That was a pretty great break. Nice bank shot. Unfortunately, it's going to leave him partially covered on the 9 for his attempt on the 6. He's going to have to do another kick. Good hit. Looks like he's at least got partial coverage on by the 7 for that, making this next shot for Jose a little more difficult. Taking a look at what it might take to kick it. Yeah, he gets connection. It goes around the table a bit, but doesn't get in the pocket. Give Rusty another try at it. I think we're taking the time out here. All right. Rusty's going to go for it. Not quite on that angle. Unfortunate. Good hit. And that's going to leave shot in to the corner for Jose. And he gets it. That was it. Last shot needed. That's going to make a 17-3 for the match points. Oh, I got that a little bit wrong. That should be 32. Sorry about that. That's set properly. All right. And both players calling for a restroom break before they get put up. Be right back. All right, we're going to have 2 more skill level 5s on the table. This is Rick from Kamikaze, skill level 5. Todd, skill level 5, all chalked up. Even race to 38 for these players. Kamikaze needing a win to get back in it. Rick's going to take the first crack at taking a break and getting some points. Oh, miscue. Oh, didn't touch anything, so we'll just try that again. Six ball goes. Leaves himself right there with the 1. Oh, Rick goes for 1-3 combo. Doesn't quite work for him. Gonna leave Todd with a shot on the 1 towards the side ball there, side pocket. He makes it. Puts himself up against the 2 almost. See what he can do with the 2 ball there. Goes for a defensive shot. Nice shot there. Set himself up for a 2-rail kick here. And connects. Great shot on that. Unfortunately, leaves an angle for the 2-9 combo possible here. Well, it doesn't go. Todd gave it a shot. Oh, Rick makes a nice attempt. Oh, doesn't go. That's going to leave Todd behind the 4-ball. Rick did get himself into a good position for the 3. 2-ball didn't go, though. Todd calls for a timeout from his teammate. Good hit. Once again, we're going to leave the opponent with a shot on the next ball, though. Really great jobs not giving ball in hand. Unfortunately, that just kind of left it right there for him to shoot without needing ball in hand. Now, those are hard shots to be making for these players. They're getting them, though. Well, not quite on the angle on the 4 there. Give Todd another time at the table. And doesn't get the pocket I think he intended, but does get the pocket on the other end of the table. Down in there where he can hit the 5 at least. Don't think he's got a good angle to put it anywhere. Defensive shot. Well played. Make Rick take another kick shot at this. Oh, nice legal hit again. Had the 9-ball moving towards the side pocket there. Doesn't manage to get all the way. Another defensive shot from Todd. This one's going to leave Rick with a cut shot on the 5-0. Just about gets the bank up there. Thankfully for Rick, the cue ball wound up behind the 9. Todd's going to take a rail shot first at this. Oh, ends up with a scratch for his trouble, unfortunately. Rick takes aim to try and get around for the 7 after this 5-ball. All right, gonna call for somebody to watch this shot. All right. Almost on that bank shot. That was a good try. And bounces out from the short rail a little bit. Not right in front of the pocket, but definitely a doable cut shot from that angle. Todd only needs a little bit of a bounce out in order to get the 8. Well, he goes a little harder than that. It's all the way up the other side of the table. Gets the 8 ball. Again, a little further back up table than he wanted. Kept it down closer to the foot. He would have had a nice angle into the side here. For this, he's going to have to get a pretty thin cut. He makes it. That'll end the first rack. 4 for Rick, 6 for Todd. Wow, that's a very explosive break. Two balls in. Not much for a shot on the one here. And a scratch. Bert's going to have ball in hand for this. Looks like he's going to go for just rolling up on the 2. Yeah. Just enough follow to get there. Puts a lot of power in that one. I think he was trying to see if he could hit the 8 to go in as well with the follow. Gonna have to kick at the 4 here. I think he might be able to hit the side of it with a straight shot, but that's not gonna get it anywhere. Nice kick shot. Very good job there. Puts that right in the corner and gives himself shape on the 7 after he gets this 6. Just got himself right in line with that. Should be able to bounce back out and give himself a nice line on this 9 ball. There he goes for the side. Oh. Wow. Okay. I did not see that coming. Looked like Rick had that one in the bag. Like Todd gets a chance to pick up these 2 points. And he gets them. That's going to tie it up 10-10 after our second rack. Oh, surprising after the last break. Nothing in. Todd definitely has an explosive break. There's no ramp up. It's just all of a sudden moving. Rick gets the cut on the 1. Tough shot here on the 2.
Are there any more rounds after
Okay. Got, go ahead and introduce yourself.
This is Max Fowler from Stroking and Billiards. Some of you guys might not know me. I've been playing APA for about 4 years, 5 years. And yeah, having a good time hanging out here at APA Tri Cups, watching some good pool with Jim. Really appreciate him coming out and doing some commentary on some of these matches.
So check out Max's YouTube channel when you get a chance. Stroking at Billiards. He's gonna do a little bit of guest commentary here with me. We got Todd shooting on the 2. Manages to get that in. He's got a nice shot next on the 3.
Good shape. He's got a pretty wide window to get on this 4 ball. Ooh. Be careful leaving yourself up against the rail like that.
How would you hit this to try and get onto the 5 next?
You know, it's going to be really hard because, honestly, just nice and easy, a little bit of top, kind of leave yourself in the pocket just a little bit. Because once again, now you're up against the rail. Your only option is top.
Todd's shooting really well today. So is Rick. Got a lot of really good shooters today.
Ooh, don't get behind the 7.
Oh, had a number of those happen during this match.
You know, for as much as these tables have been played on, they're deceivingly fast. I mean,
Yeah.
the cough is really, really fast.
Todd calling for a timeout from his teammate here.
I'm actually really good friends with Andy Martin, the guy that's giving him the timeout right now. Probably not only one of the nicest people you will ever meet, great coach. He is so good. Sometimes high-level players have a problem articulating what they're trying to explain to lower-level players. You know, they'll make things way too complicated. Andy is very good at knowing what skill level he's talking to, you know. If he's talking to a 5 or 6, yeah, he can say, I want you to use, you know, quarter tip this or lag speed. But if he's talking to a 3, he knows how to take that same timeout and really simplify it. That's a really good coach.
Yeah, that can be very difficult. I've had a 7 or so on a team that I've been on that comes up, tells you what to do, and you just kind of look at him like,
What language are you speaking?
Yeah, I don't think I could do that, coach. Sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy when you're like a 3 and a 7 comes up and it's like, okay, I need a quarter tip of left, a tip of top, and I want you to hit 25% lag speed. It's going to be a pretty tough shot. I don't think he's got enough angle to cut it. Oh my God, prove me wrong. And I think he's going to get perfect shape. Oh my God. Wow. Great shot.
I think I may have missed the ball here on the score unless we've got a dead one.
No.
Oh, we've got a dead one there.
Oh.
That hurts. Giving a ball in hand always hurts.
I mean, just a touch of bottom right. Not even so much a stop shot, just a little hair bottom right, bring you a little bit back towards the 8 ball. You would have left a little bit of angle, make the 8. It's going to come off the rail back for the 9. That's tough, man. Following in after you make a great shot like the shot before.
Yeah.
That's one of the things about pool that drives us crazy is like you can't take any shot for granted.
No, and every time you do that, you just walk away going like, why? Why did I do that to myself just now?
It's the same shooter, you know what I mean? Like you make an amazing shot, then right after you do something like that, and you're like, yep, still same shooter.
Nice shot on the 8. Good transition over to the other side. And he's in with that one. Oh, we got Rick getting this racked up again for us. Both shooters doing really well. You know, just like everybody has had a few frustrating shots though today. Been a long weekend. Everybody's getting tired.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a marathon. When you play these long tournaments like this, you know you're staying up. Depending on how much you're drinking, that plays a little bit of a factor.
Definitely.
But these tables, they're deceiving. You know, most people will look at it and go, "Oh, it's an easy bar box," but they're deceiving little tables.
Todd's break is just absolutely explosive. I don't think I've ever seen anybody break like that.
That 9-ball was wanting to go up in the corner. Better get the 9-ball moving.
Rick's got a good angle here for the corner. Got to get back somehow for the 2-ball, though.
I don't know if the 2-ball will go by the 4.
Yeah. Yep, figured I'd miss the ball
Yeah,
there.
I think he's going to have to come all the way back down on the other side of this 2-ball.
Nope. Comes
Oh, wow, got a
off
nice
of
little
the
kiss
9
off
for
the
that.
9.
This angle is kind of deceiving. I think he might be able to get that through there.
I don't think he can.
He's looking at how to get onto the 3 next, how he wants to get that angle from the looks of things. Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Part here is going to be getting good shape on the 4.
Yeah, he's up against the rail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
good job getting a stop shot there.
You know, I find it so funny that a lot of high-level players will tell you pros only use top. But then when you're up against the rail, they'll go, "Oh man, all you have, your only option is stop."
Yeah.
Every shot's different. Good job. Give that 5 a little bump. Ooh.
Not sure if that's frozen to the rail. He's taking a look now. Asking Todd to confirm. Asking a ref to give a ruling on whether or not that's frozen.
I tell you, that little millimeter makes all the difference in the world.
Okay. Referee calling that that's a gap, so that makes this easier defensive shot. Of course, now he's looking at possibly putting in a 7. That goes for the defense.
Good defense. I imagine the 5's not frozen.
Yeah. Todd should be able to get a good defensive shot off of this. Probably not going to want to peel it off the rail with that.
I'm wondering if the 7's enough. Okay, obviously it's not enough in the way he's not even looking to go off the top bank.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. Oh, right. Right in the scratch. Man. Well, it still leaves the question, gives us the question of what's Rick going to do with this one now.
Wondering if the 5 clears the 7-ball. From what he's setting up, it looks like it does. He's not really overthinking it. You know, he's oftentimes when you're wondering, oh, does it go by? If they're just getting down immediately to shoot, probably going by.
He's lined up on it like it's going to go through there, no problem for him.
Just a little bit of draw.
Yep,
Perfect.
right in. Just the right amount of draw to get on the 6. Oh,
no.
wow. That hurts. That's one of those situations where you make a couple of good defensive moves in a row. You make a pretty tight shot, and then all of a sudden you miss something that feels like it should be a gimme.
Shot for granted.
Right?
Yeah,
Feels like it ought to be a gimme.
And it's funny because sometimes you'll get overly confident as a pool player. You make 1 or 2 good shots in a row. The easy shot comes along, and you're like, I just made these 2. I don't even got to worry about this.
I'll just pop this in and get on to the next thing, and
exactly.
then it doesn't go.
Nice little angle too.
Yeah. Todd looks like a player who's pretty cautious with most of his shots. He gets good angles, thinks his way through.
It's a little bit of bottom left. Should take him off the rail, get him good shape on the 9 ball. Biggest thing is you want to make sure you don't bounce off into that side pocket across the table. Nice and easy. Just
and
like
perfect.
Nice.
Perfect shape on the 9.
Every once in a while, some players will hit this way too hard and end up coming off the rail into the opposite corner pocket.
Yeah.
Nice and easy, just like
perfect shot. That'll end that rack. Rick 17, Todd 22. All chalked up, still leading this fairly well here.
Big shout out to the Moose Lodge too. Thank you for letting us shoot in here. These guys have a really, really awesome setup.
All right. Just keep an eye on Todd's body language when he does this break. This is just not like anything I've ever seen. That arm comes forward like a piston.
I was gonna say, I've that's like one of the fastest, like blink and you miss it kind of breaks I've ever seen. And it's not just the how do I put this? The forward motion of the cue, but even the backstroke.
Yeah.
Like as he's coming back to hit it,
he's like completely still. Next thing you know, the break's over. It's like, wow.
You'll see some guys bring it back nice and slow, and then really like ram it home when they're going to strike the cue ball. He just out of nowhere, bam, bam.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Well, wow, 1 ball
nice
into the corner.
Can he see the 2? If he can see a piece of it, he might be able to play a nice little safety here.
He's taking an eye at what it's going to take to get onto that too. He's going to have to take a kick. It looks like. Looks like he can get a piece of it. He's. I thought he was going to go for a kick shot. Great defense.
Nice safety. Really nice.
Looks like Todd might be able to touch the side of that to give a return on that defensive shot.
On for the time.
Okay.
Early in the rack too. It's funny how sometimes in some of these matches, when the complicated shot comes, you want to give it to your teammate, but more often than not, when it happens early in the rack,
Yeah.
later on down the road in that same rack, you'll have a moment where you're like, man, I really wish I had that time.
Wish I had a timeout right now. Yeah, that's the one thing about well, anybody that's over skill level 4 and even under skill level 4 when you come to these tournaments, one timeout's all you get.
Yeah. And it's funny because, you know, us higher level players, your 5s, 4, 5, 6s, 7s, we're used to it. It doesn't really affect us. But when you're a 2 or a 3 and you're like, I only get one timeout.
Yep.
See what he's going to do here.
Most 2s and 3s. Oh. Well,
might have hit that a little too hard.
Amazingly touched the 3, but that's it on that entire rip around the table.
One thing you really got to take into consideration, I don't know if he wanted him to go just one rail or come off the side and then off that top rail.
Yeah.
When you hit really hard like that on kick shots, you kill so much of that angle.
Yep. Coming off the rail, comes out much shallower. Any kind of spin you're putting on there doesn't have any chance to gain traction. Rick manages to get that one in with ball in hand, no problem. Got a nice rail shot now on the 3.
Nice and easy. A little bit of bottom, nice and easy.
All right, gets it in. I don't think that's exactly where he wanted to be on this 4, though.
Played a lot of top. Bit of bottom, not hard, but just a nice little sun shot. I think he would have been a little bit more even with the side pocket on the 4.
Right.
You know,
which would have been really nice for his next shot on the 5.
But now that little 6, 7, 9 cluster is blocking the corner pocket.
Oh, tried to cheat the pocket on it. Just about got it. Rick managing to catch back up to Todd here. Now 2022. Kamikaze really kind of needing to get some points on the board here.
How would you play this? What kind of English would you use?
And I would honestly put just a little bit right on it and come around the 9 and the 6 to get an angle on the 5.
Okay.
You know.
See, it's so funny how pool players think.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the complete opposite.
Did you?
Yeah, I would have done a little bit of bottom left, come off the rail behind it, go on the 5. That's the funny thing. You can take 10 different pool players. Show them the same shot, they're all going to tell you something different.
Yeah. I have a tendency to try and go for a little bit of an easier shot as far as the amount of power I'm putting behind it. I'm a 3. So I'm a 3. Okay. One of the main reasons for me starting this channel is for me to actually get a lot more chances to like read the table and see how a higher level player is going to go after things.
That's awesome.
One of the reasons I call it what comes next. Right? Oh, kind of asking myself, what should I be shooting? No.
Good shot, no reward.
Yep.
Gonna need quite a bit of left English. He's going on the right side of 7 a lot.
Yep. He manages it. Oh, he might get really lucky on that. Wow. Oh, nice shot.
You know what? Don't quote me on this. Mm-hmm. I think he's got enough space on the 6 ball to get a legal hit and make it up in the corner. The only dangerous thing is after it hits the 6 and coming off this rail, scratching up in that corner pocket. See what I mean? See that cue ball was heading?
Good call. That was close. Almost got into the side with that there.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about side. That's One thing about those really hard shots like that, you're so focused on where the object ball is going to go.
You forget
Sometimes
about
you
the
don't
cue.
stop and think, okay, now where's the cue ball going to go?
Yep. Nice trying the cut shot, but comes off the rail. That's going to line that up into the side for Todd. Of course, from this side, it's going to have to just bounce back and try and get the 7 into the corner instead of maybe putting it into the side as well. Almost overcut that.
Almost. That was close. Put himself in a little bit of an awkward shape for the 7 ball.
Definitely a makeable shot. But got to worry about where the cue ball is going.
So,
Oh,
my God.
nice shot.
Made a great shot and got shape on the 8 ball.
Like I said, Todd's been shooting really well. Both these players really doing a great job tonight.
Just a tad of top right. Come off that top cushion into the right cushion, back towards left side of the table, and get good shape for the 9 in the corner. Yeah, he does it nice and easy.
And he gets
A
it.
little too hard, little too hard. Oh, the right direction, but just a tad too hard. He's got a little bit of a difficult shot going into the side. Nothing crazy. Man. He hit that. The angle was perfect. Just if he would have hit that a tad lighter, he would have had perfect shape on the 9 ball.
It's got a decent angle into the side, but I see what you're saying. You're thinking about getting into one of the corner pockets as opposed to the side.
It's doable, but it's not the easiest cut into the side. Biggest thing about these kind of shots is you can't hit them hard. If you hit it hard and even remotely catches one of those nipples, corners,
Gonna come right back out.
It's gonna you gotta hit it. Pocket.
Oh, goes for the
He
bank
went for the
instead.
bank.
We're both sitting here thinking he's going for the side.
Fool us.
Yep. Nope. Bank shot. All right, you're Rick. What are you aiming at here?
I mean, I'm trying to walk it up into that corner right here. For him, would be the top right corner. That's what he's going for.
Kind of looks what he's aiming at. Yep.
Might be overcutting it. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh, just slightly overcut.
Just a hair.
Just about parks back in front of the side, though.
Kind of left him a difficult shot. He tries to
take that up the rail.
He's scratching in the side.
Yep.
It's one of those where you miss, but you really luck out on the ball placement.
Looks like he's going to try it.
May fool us. He may be going for another bank.
No.
Oh, a little safety.
No. One defensive shot.
I think he wanted that 9 more towards the cushion up at the top.
Yeah. As it is here, this gives Rick a makeable shot.
Yeah. Oh,
Manages
wow.
to avoid the scratch with that.
Nice shot. Wow. That was my biggest concern.
Yeah.
If he makes it, is he going to scratch in that other corner?
Well, that was a tight one. All right. Rick gets a chance to break this time. Just a little bit behind the
Yeah, I
spot.
was going to say just a hair. I'm not going to lie. You can see the entire spot.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's much better. There we go.
And I tell you what, usual league nights, most people don't care about the rack.
Yeah. Yeah.
As soon as it's done, it's like, okay, I'm going to break it.
Well,
These tournaments, you really got to pay attention to that.
right. We're not just the league night here. We're looking at whether or not we get to the world qualifiers. Oh. Nothing on the break for Rick. All right. Todd's got a angle on getting this down there. I don't know. Anytime I see something like this, it's like 1-7-3 combo.
Yeah. And he hits it nice. Oh, get back out on the one.
Yep. Always a risk with those kind of things. You're trying to connect 3 balls that aren't really connected, and you're like,
oh yeah,
let's get this angle and this angle and this angle just right so that I get what I'm after. Nine times out of 10, I'm lucky if I get the first angle right.
So do you start from the first ball or the last ball when you do 3-ball combos?
Last.
Me too.
All right. You got to know where that last ball is going to, where you have to hit that in order to get it in. And then where do I need to put the next ball in the chain on, hit that in order to get it on that.
Good job making the 2 without making contact with that 8 ball initially. I think he's going to go for the bank here on the 4.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty good bank shot. Pretty natural. A little bit of bounce out from the rail will get him on the 5, no problem. Oh,
he's going to get some love.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
runs out of gas right at the lip of the pocket.
A great bank shot player that I knew shoot with every once in a while. He always says 2 rails never fails.
2 rails
if you're shooting a bank shot, especially 9-ball, not so much 8-ball, but 9-ball, shooting a bank shot, hit it not pocket speed, but hit it speed that if you miss, it can cross over into that second rail.
Yeah,
I tell you, it happens a lot.
Oh, he's got to skim this in. Probably going to come off the short rail on the bottom side of the table. Oh, doesn't go.
No. No.
Well, that's going to leave a pretty makeable shot for Todd.
Funny, man. Those easy shots we take for granted.
Yep. Hit that just a little too fat and flip the corner, and next thing you know, it's still sitting there.
Nice and easy. Just enough to pop off the rail and get on the other side. Or
bumps the 8.
Or you go 2 rails and bump the 8-ball.
Yeah, bumping the 8-ball actually beneficial for him there. Give him good shape on that.
Who won the cue?
Oh, great shot on the 5.
Good lead.
Got himself good on the 6 here. Easy stop shot for the 7. Good job coming around for the 8. He's got to get good shape on the 9 next. I'm going to say he's going to have to come off the rail and transition to the other side. Might go for 2 rails. What do you think?
The way he's been shooting, I'd say 2 rails. I would go a little bit of bottom left, just like that. A little too hard. But that's what I would have done. I would have done bottom left, bring it back onto that rail, hit it just a tad. He didn't really pop it. He stroked through it. You know what I mean? That plays a big difference when you play bottom English.
All right, drops that one. I think I'm off by 1 on the score again. I'm going to ask for clarification on the score from the other team. Okay. Yep, off by a couple of balls there.
Jim, I actually got to get a little bit of footage for the YouTube channel.
All right.
But hopefully if I can get it done soon, I can jump back on here with you.
Right on, right on.
But if I can't, man, like I said, really appreciate you coming out and doing some commentary, man. It's nice. It's nice to have. It's really nice to have.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, having a lot of fun, learning a lot. Definitely learning a lot. Which really big part of my goal for doing it. Thanks a lot for sitting in with me.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, guys, definitely keep up with his channel.
What comes next?
What comes next? Check out Stroking It Billiards, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to do some commentating with you again here soon, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, guys.
And Rick gets the 2. Thanks again, Max. That was really great having you on with us. Hopefully you get done with some of the shooting you're doing. Check out his channel, Stroking It Billiards. Great guy, knows the stuff, has a lot of fun. Interviews a number of the players local here, so definitely worth the check out. And there we go with the 3 ball. Oh, did not get far enough on that. Hoping to get to the 4. Rick trying to figure out his angle to get in there and get that 4 ball. Could be a good shot. Oh, standing back up. That's folks doing a lot of waving of flags and whatnot in his view from the other table, calling for the ref. Oh. It's actually a really good call on Rick's part. When you've got distractions, stand up. Take a moment, recenter yourself, get back on it. Oh, hits the 5. Nice ball in hand for Todd. Never be afraid to just stand back up and recenter yourself on your shot. It can make all the difference in the world. Okay, Todd calling for a timeout with this one. Ball in hand, but really wants to make sure when he places this, he's got something good to follow up. Looks like Andy's giving him directions for a combo shot, 4 to 5. Looks like he's got plenty of clearance to do it. Okay, timeout over. Yeah, he goes past it for defense. Nice defensive shot there. I was seeing it as a combo, but both players not giving any ground that they don't have to, for sure. Ooh, no good on that kick. One more time for Todd, having ball in hand. Nice shot for the 4 for Todd. Gives them good shape on the 5. Should be easy for him to get shape on the 6 as well. There we go. That's 38. Played for shape on that 6 ball, but didn't need it. All right. That's going to leave us with a match points 15-5 with Rick getting to 26. That's going to leave all chalked up sitting at 47. Kamikaze 13. Josh setting himself up here to be our next player from Kamikaze. Skill level 4. And another skill level 4 from all chalked up with Mike. Looks like Mike's going to get that lag. Close call. Essentially, all chalked up just needs to get to 51. Mike being a skill level 4, 4 points. He's going to need to get at least 15. Once he's gotten 15, that'll be 4 points needed to put all chalked up at 51 for the match. That gets 3 ball in. Got a good angle on the 1 ball to follow that up, which should pretty easily get him onto the 2. Oh, overcuts that a little bit and puts himself behind the 8 for that 2 shot. Oh, that's going to put Josh up. Oh, let's put a little left on that in order for that angle to change that steeply. All right. Mike's got himself a ball in hand on the ones. Just got to get backed up table a little bit for the two. Unfortunately, puts himself into the cluster. For a little top right, looks like on this shot. I'm not sure that's the angle I would go with, but hey, it works. Manages to get a good hit on that. Nicely done. Not the angle I would have went with, but hey, I'm a skill level 3, so Josh with a good angle on the 2. Makes his way back down table. Rests up against the 6. Thankfully, doesn't get behind it. Pretty good angle on the 4 here. He needs to get back down table for the 5, though. Not sure if he can see the 5 there with that 8 ball and 6. Might be able to get around it. Taking a pause there as we got a stick dropping. Well, gets enough of that. Just about puts it between the 8 and the 9 there. Oh, this gives Mike a shot on a 5-9 combo into the corner for the end of this rack. Nope, doesn't go. Good try on it. Got to take those kind of shots when they're there. Now it looks like Josh is going to try for something with a combo with 5-6. Nicely done. Good shot. Put that 6 right in. Looks like he's going to try and cut this. And nope, goes for the bank. I think I would have tried to cut. And there goes that stick again. Not sure why they're resting it against the chair instead of on the key rest, and they knocked it over twice. Mike's got a shot on the 5, though. Oh, not quite on that angle. Well, Josh is lucky for that bump on the 9, pushing the 9 out. A little less force, and it might have nestled into the corner there between the 9 and the rail. Gives him a good shot on this side pocket. Comes around, gives himself an angle on the 7, also into the side. Oh, doesn't get that angle though. Gives himself a good angle on the 8. Unfortunately, the 7 doesn't go. Got a long shot up table for Mike. We'll cut shots. Could bounce him back down to the other end of the table. Nope, not quite on that angle. Again, getting the next shot lined up fairly well, but got to get that first one. That 7 was in the pocket and back out. Nice shot for Mike there. Got himself lined up on the 8 now. Gentle tap of that one in. Good angle to get the 9 up into the corner. Oh, doesn't make that one work. Josh goes for the bank shot, nearly makes it. Oh, lines this up for Mike, unfortunately. Real good attempt by Josh for that bank. Nope. Oh, scratch is going to give ball in hand to Josh. Nope. This should be a gimme for him. And there we go. Finish that rack up. 6 for Josh, 4 for Mike. All right. Well, got a lot of stuff against the rail here. Nothing in. No, parts the 1 ball up against the 5 and the cue ball back up against the rail. Looks like Josh has got a window between the 3 and the 4 to get at it, though. Winds up a kick shot on that. Oh, and a lucky bounce off of the cue ball puts it into the side. Nice cut shot on the 2 for that one. Looks like he's got a pretty decent angle on this 3 up into the corner. Yep. Take that. I think the 4 ball will slide by the 9. He gets contact with the 9, but I think that helped him stay on the rail. Got a little bit of traffic here on his shot on a 5. Not too bad. Oh, doesn't get that really shallow angle he was trying for. Great little run. Mike's going to try and cut this into the corner pocket there. Needs to bounce back off the short row for the 6. Nope, doesn't get the angle quite right. Comes out from behind the 9. Gonna give Josh a good shot at it. Nice hit on that 5. I think that's quite where he wanted to be on this shot for the 6, but it'll work. Oh no. And dead ball for the 6. Always frustrating when you get a great cut like that on a rail shot. It was a pretty steep angle. And then wind up with a scratch for all your hard work. Mike just kind of needs to roll up on this nice and easy to get a good angle on the 8. Well, hits on a little harder than I would have. Gets the 7. Doesn't get a great angle on the 8 though. Gonna leave a shot for Josh here now. Oh, a little harder than 100% necessary. It's gonna make him have to do a bank shot on this. Great. Oh, geez. Another great shot from Josh. An unfortunate scratch. And that's going to put Mike up to 7 points. Josh at 12. Got one dead ball in there. All right. Okay. Dry break. Josh has got a rail shot on this. Oh, he goes for glancing off of it. Manages to get that into the side pocket. Doesn't give himself much to shoot at for the 2. See what he can do with a kick shot on here. It's a good hit. Well, gonna leave a sharp cut angle for Mike on this 2 ball. Makeable shot, but not an easy one for sure. Nope. Ends up with kick shot instead of the cut. Leaves the 2 in front of the pocket. Josh managed to put that one in. Give himself a good angle on the 3 up to the corner. Oh, hangs in the pocket. Oh no. Going for the scratch. Almost. Wow. Well, that saved him right there. That would have scratched. That would have been ball in hand for Mike. That it stayed up on the table means Mike has a really tough kick shot now. That much traffic on the end of this table. I'd be calling for a time here. He doesn't, but his coach does. Gonna try for a 2-rail kick shot at this. It's gonna be pretty impressive if that manages to get through all this traffic. Got Mike lined up. Wow. Wow. What a shot. It's good connection. Doesn't quite have the angle to put it in the corner, but whew, heck of a job just hitting that. Yeah, Josh goes ahead and puts the 3 in. He's got a good shape on the 4, but he's got a little traffic to get it into the corner. Might have to go 4-5 combo here. Looks like it should work. Nope. Just about puts it in the side. Oh, Mike just about gets that 4-5 combo to work. Manages to not give Josh anything easy to shoot at. Gonna go for a kick shot on this. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Well, got a lot of stuff moving. All right. Mike back to the table with a shot into the side on this 5. Going to take him away from where he really wants to be on the 6. Not by much. Good job keeping up where you need to be. Don't know that that will cut in. He's going to have to try for a bank. Good try on the bank. Hit it a little on the left side. wanted to be a little on the right for that. And it doesn't get to where it's behind the 7 or anything. So Josh is going to have a good shot at this. Puts it right in with a stop shot, which gives him really nice shape on the 7. Got to transition over to the other side somehow for the 8 ball. Yeah, just goes for a little bit of draw and gonna go with an angle. Get this down the rail. Nope, comes off the rail. Headed for the corner though. Nope. Doesn't get the angle for the 8. I'll give Josh another try at this one. That rolls just a little bit more. Okay. I think Mike can get enough of an angle in there to get a cut shot on it. He's going to have to go for a bank. Nice try on that bank. Almost goes in. Oh. Not quite on that one. Oh. Keep moving back and forth with his 8 ball. Just need a good cut shot up there and get that into the pocket. All right, 8 ball in finally for Mike. Leaves himself with a bank shot on the 9. There we go. 17-11 now. Josh with the lead. Looking for another dry break. Oh, go for it. Nope. 4 stays on the table. Almost went in. Both teams getting pretty excited about how things are going on the sidelines. Josh goes for the 1-4 combo, but doesn't quite get that angle. And the 9 ball. Wow. Well, I thought he needed a little bit more than that, but calling that good. that's going to be it for this one. All chalked up gets the victory for this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Big shout out and thank you to Max for guest commentating with me. Just so folks know, I do have a couple of extra microphones. If you're at a tournament, wanting to check out a tournament, feel like sitting in with me for guest commentating, just let me know. I'm fairly new to the area here. Been playing APA mostly out of Mad Hippo for the last just about 2 years now. Still haven't met a lot of folks in the area as far as the APA goes. So somebody who knows some of these players a little bit better, sit in with me, no problem. Love to have you on the channel with me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next tournament.